Hey there, Masters of the Universe fans. Today, we're taking a journey through time to explore the evolution of He-Man figures, his appearances in comics, and the live-action movie. From his iconic debut in the early 80s to his modern-day incarnations, He-Man has undergone some fascinating transformations. Let's dive into the artistic changes and differences that have defined our favorite hero over the years. Our adventure begins in 1982, when Mattel introduced the very first He-Man figure. This classic design featured a muscular build, iconic blonde bob haircut, and his famous power sword and shield. The original figure had a rugged, battle-ready look, with defined muscles and a somewhat stoic facial expression. His armor was simple yet iconic, setting the stage for countless adventures in the land of Eternia. Check out the basic articulation and the bold, bright colors. This He-Man figure was all about strength and heroism, capturing the imagination of kids everywhere. He-Man's journey wasn't confined to action figures. In 1982, he made his comic debut in DC Comics Presents number 47, teaming up with Superman. In this appearance, He-Man retained his classic look, but with added detail typical of comic book art. The muscle definition was more pronounced, and his facial expressions were more dynamic, showcasing a wider range of emotions. Notice how the comic book medium allowed for more dramatic poses and intense action scenes, giving He-Man a new dimension. Fast forward to 1989, and we see a significant departure with the New Adventures of He-Man. This version took on a more futuristic sci-fi aesthetic. The figure was slimmer, with less emphasis on bulk and more on agility. He-Man's armor became more streamlined, featuring high-tech elements and vibrant colors. This was a bold move, aiming to refresh the character for a new generation. Notice the sleeker design and the updated accessories. While some fans missed the classic look, this version brought a fresh twist to the He-Man mythos. The comic adaptations of The New Adventures of He-Man reflected these changes. The futuristic setting and technology were prominent, and He-Man's appearance mirrored the action figure's sleek design. The artwork emphasized speed and agility, contrasting sharply with the original's emphasis on brute strength. The high-tech armor and sci-fi elements made this version stand out, though it remains a unique chapter in He-Man's history. In 2002, He-Man returned with the Masters of the Universe 2000X series. This reimagining brought back the bulk, but added more detail and articulation. The 200X He-Man figure boasted intricate armor designs, a more dynamic posability, and a fiercer facial expression. The sculpting was more detailed, giving He-Man a modern yet familiar look. Here we see a blend of the original's might and new age detail. The power sword and shield were also updated, adding a fresh layer of complexity to the beloved character. The 200X series also had its comic adaptations, where He-Man's updated look was vividly brought to life. The comics showcased more detailed artwork, with elaborate backgrounds and dynamic action sequences. He-Man's new design was depicted with greater emphasis on his warrior persona, blending the classic and modern aesthetics seamlessly. These comics captured the essence of the updated figure, bringing a new level of depth to He-Man's adventures. In 2008, the Masters of the Universe Classics line took fans by storm. These figures were a collector's dream, combining the classic design with modern articulation and detail. The Classics He-Man figure paid homage to the original while enhancing every aspect, from the sculpt to the accessories. The figures were larger, more detailed, and featured a nostalgic yet refined look. The articulation was vastly improved, allowing for more dynamic poses. This line truly captured the essence of He-Man, making it a hit among longtime fans and new collectors alike. The Masters of the Universe Classics also had accompanying comics, which further delved into the lore and characters. These comics often featured He-Man in his classic look, but with enhanced artistic techniques that brought out the figure's detailed design. The stories were richer, providing more background and depth to the characters and their world. The comics beautifully balanced nostalgia with modern storytelling, appealing to both old and new fans. In 2020, Mattel launched the Masters of the Universe Origins line, bringing He-Man back to his roots with a twist. These figures retained the vintage charm, but included modern articulation and vibrant colors. The Origins He-Man figure stayed true to the original design while adding the flexibility and playability of modern toys. Here, we see the perfect blend of nostalgia and innovation. This He-Man figure is both a throwback and a step forward, making it a must-have for fans of all ages. The Masters of the Universe Origins line also came with its own set of comics, reflecting the classic yet updated style. These comics provided a modern take on the original stories, with He-Man looking as vibrant and powerful as ever. The artwork balanced the retro feel with contemporary comic book techniques, making it a delight for fans. These stories and visuals brought a fresh perspective to the timeless battle between good and evil in Eternia. Finally, we arrive at the Masterverse line, launched in 2021. This series offers a more detailed, articulated, and realistic take on He-Man. The figures are designed to appeal to both collectors and new fans, with intricate sculpts and accessories that reflect the character's rich history and modern interpretations. From the Netflix Revelation series to the upcoming New Eternia line, these figures showcase He-Man in all his glory, bridging the past and future of Eternia's greatest hero. The Masterverse figures are accompanied by comics that explore new storylines and artistic styles. The Revelation comics, for instance, offer a darker, more mature take on He-Man's world, with highly detailed and expressive artwork. These comics provide a deeper narrative experience, complementing the intricately designed figures. The Masterverse comics are a testament to He-Man's enduring legacy, continually evolving while staying true to the core of what makes him a hero. No discussion of He-Man's evolution would be complete without mentioning the 1987 live-action movie, Masters of the Universe, starring Dolph Lundgren as He-Man. This film brought He-Man to life in a whole new way, with a look that was a mix of the familiar and the new. Lundgren's portrayal featured a more realistic, battle-worn He-Man, with a darker and grittier costume design. The movie's version of He-Man had a more subdued color palette and intricate armor details, reflecting the era's aesthetic. While the film received mixed reviews, it remains a beloved part of He-Man's history for many fans. From the classic 1982 figure to the cutting-edge designs of today, and from comic pages to the silver screen, He-Man has truly evolved over the years. Each iteration brings something unique, capturing the spirit of adventure and heroism that defines the Masters of the Universe. Thanks for joining me on this journey through the evolution of He-Man figures. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more deep dives into the world of He-Man and the Masters of the Universe.